Iceflake just dropped the latest dev diary, and this one is called Spring Cleaning. As the name suggests, there's a cleanup happening, but there is also some genuinely exciting new features. Let me break down the 4 biggest new features coming in the next patch. Number 4, the benchmark tool. I've covered this one in previous videos, going in detail about why this is a game changer. But long story short, you can run a performance test and compare your frames before and after patches. But here's the key part. Your data gets sent to Iceflake. They can then use it to figure out which hardware configurations are struggling and then prioritize fixes based on that data. This is how performance gets fixed. Data-driven development. You're literally helping improve the game just by running the benchmark. Number 3, toolbar customization, toolbar size and transparency adjustments. You can now resize the toolbar to fit your screen and adjust UI transparency from 0 to 100%. That means you can have a completely transparent toolbar, just like the old UI, or a solid one for more clarity. Number 2, the universal mod button. If you use mods in Cities Skylines, you know the pain. Buttons and icons overlapping, menus getting cluttered, just all-round UI chaos. The universal mod button puts all compatible mods in one clean location. No more fighting for screen space. No more clicking the wrong button because everything's piled on top of each other. This is a quality of life win for every mod user. Number 1, historical buildings. This much-loved Cities Skylines 1 feature is making a return. In the next patch, you can now mark any building as historical, and it will never level up or get abandoned. No more random upgrades ruining your carefully planned streets. Now, let's talk about the bug fixes, because there's a lot here that affects how your cities actually run. The education system was broken. Elementary schools were overflowing while high schools sat empty. Why? Because elementary school education lasted 7 times longer per student than high school. That's not realistic, and it broke the simulation. Iceflake has fixed this. Now, students properly flow through the education system, and high schools will actually fill up. Office buildings were supporting too many software companies because of a demand bug. That's now fixed. Your commercial zones should now be balanced a lot better. Dogs were overcrowding households. Too many dogs in one household isn't realistic, and it was clogging up the simulation. This has now been reduced. Traffic got better. Taxis can no longer move citizens in and out. This was causing a whole bunch of traffic jams. Buses, trams, and trains no longer get stuck in permanent boarding states. The bicycle policy now boosts cycling from 20 to 50%. That's a huge jump for anyone building a green city or trying to reduce traffic. Ports in the Bridges and Ports DLC actually work now. Commercial and industrial buildings will properly use ports to import goods. If you have a massive port city, this is a fix that you will notice. If all goes well, this patch is planned for the end of April. This is Iceflake's 3rd patch since taking over, and the pattern is clear. Consistent, smaller updates that actually ship. That's 4 new features, plus a bunch of meaningful bug fixes. The benchmark tool is a game changer for performance, the UI upgrades are great, and historical buildings make their return to the Cities Skylines franchise. Let me know in the comments which feature you're most excited for. If you've enjoyed this breakdown, please subscribe. I've got more Cities Skylines 2 content coming, including the next episode of my Down Under series. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.